So this video is for FTPing to our website, our web server using Fetch. The first step is to create a new connection. I already have the program open. If you do not see this view, you should go to File, New Connection. Oops, I opened it again. So we'll cancel that one. Alright, so the host name is creative-media.us. Your username is DACC student. You want to use only FTP, and your password you're going to get from Blackboard. And that's it. Click connect. It's checking your credentials and loading the file and folder list. What you should see now is a list of files and folders that have your last names. I've created a folder for each person in the class. You want to make sure that you only FTP to your folder. We've all named our files the exact same things, so if we do not use our own folders, we'll overwrite each other's materials. So the next step is to upload our week 2 assignment. So I'm going to double click on my name to switch to that folder. It's currently empty. As you progress through this semester, you'll be adding more and more items to it. And then you're going to click on the Put button to put items on the server. When I click on Put, it loads a browser window, and currently I'm already on the correct folder, but if I wasn't, I would need to go find the correct folder. And then I want to select week 2. You should be able to just move the folder because everything you do for that week should be inside that folder. If you've done this correctly, your website should work the exact same on the local hard drive as it does up on the remote file system. If you have links outside of this folder, they may not work when you move up because you're not taking those with you, and your website will be broken. So you want to make sure everything for the week, including images, any sort of media that you might put into a website, are inside the folder. So I've selected week 2. I'm going to click the Put button. It's going to do its little voodoo of moving that stuff up, and when it's done, it tells me the transfer was complete and week 2 is there. The last step is to look at your website in a browser to make sure it looks the same. So I've opened Google, and I'm going to need to create the URL for my website. So the first part is http://creative-media.us. This is our domain, followed by any subfolders. So there's a CMT130 subfolder for everybody, and the rest of the URL is unique to you. So the next item is going to be your last name, because that's the next folder in the list. Mine will be Forsyth. And then finally, any other substructure that you have in your folder system. For us, that's going to be whatever week or project that you're working on. So the next thing to do is week 2, because that's the folder we just uploaded. Finally, you can include the index.html file name, if you spell it right, but you do not have to. The index.html file name is loaded by default because of the web server is set up that way, so you do not have to include it. So I can get rid of this, and the page should load just fine. Alright, so now I'm looking at the page in the browser, and it looks the same as it did on my local hard drive. I'm going to double check that my links still work. They should, because they're absolute URLs. Yep. And yep. So if you're happy, oops, too many backs. You're ready to submit your assignment to Blackboard. So you're going to copy paste this URL at the top of the window that you just created into Blackboard and submit your assignment. It's going to go in the assignment section. Alright, if you have questions, let me know.